What happens when a director blends the essence of two of his own films and turns it into something even more refined? That's exactly what Hana-Bi feels like, a powerful fusion of violent cop and sonatine, yet still completely its own masterpiece. The story is deceptively simple. A cop, Nishi, robs a bank, travels across Japan with his terminally ill wife, while both the police and the Yakuza are close onto him. But Hanabi isn't about the chase. It's about regret, love, guilt, and fleeting happiness. Parallels with Violent Cop and Sonatine. In Violent Cop, we see a police officer consumed by inner turmoil. His violence feels cold, impulsive, and emotionally distant. We don't deeply connect with him, we just observe him. In Hana-Bi, Nishi is also violent and impulsive, but here the emotional context changes everything. In Violent Cop, people fear him. In Hana-Bi, people respect him and his colleagues don't simply blame him for his action. They understand his suffering. We see he regrets his impulsiveness and tries to make amends. He helps the widow of his underling. He supports Horibe, his paralyzed colleague, by giving him painting materials after his suicide attempt. Unlike Violent Cop, the film allows us to feel the emotional weight behind the violence, and this is where Sonatine comparison became stronger. Like the gang members hiding at the beach in Sonatine, Nishi's journey across Japan with his film feels like an escape, a temporary refuge, even though it's going to end. They both know it will end, but that happiness they experience in those moments is pure and real. It's not about survival, it's about savoring the time that remains. Emotional depth. This is where Hana-Bi truly shines. We deeply feel for Horibe. He loses the ability to walk. His family leaves him when he needs them the most. He attempts suicide. Kitano shows this emptiness through long static shots, quite almost uncomfortable frames that forces us to sit with his pain. The paintings he creates may not seem technically artistic, but they represent something powerful. A man who has found a small reason to live another day. The same emotional connection applies to Nishi and his wife. Even though we know they cannot escape their fate, we still root for them. We want them to have peace, even if it lasts only for a moment. Every character matters. Like Sonatine, even minor character feels significant. The underling and his wife, Horibe, his friend, the garage owner who brings unexpected warmth and humor, even brief appearances add emotional texture. No one feels wasted. Comedy and dark humor. Like many of Kitano's films, the humor is subtle, but here it feels more layered. Some violent moments function almost like dark comedy. And the bank robbery scene, it might be one of the most unexpectedly funny robbery scenes ever filmed. Not because it's loud or exaggerated, but because how calmly absurd it feels. Kitano's deadpan style makes violence and comedy coexist in a strange but compelling way. Personal touch. The film feels deeply personal. After a serious accident, Takeshi Kitano spends months recovering in the hospital. During that time, he began painting. Many of the artworks shown in Hana-Bi were created by him during his recovery. That experience adds another layer to the film's emotional tone. The paintings don't just decorate the film, they reflect healing, stillness, and introspection, cinematography, and structure. The first half of the film uses non-linear structure, slowly revealing past events with different cuts. The second half becomes more linear, following Nishi's journey more directly. Kitano's signature static shots are breathtaking. Many frames looks like moving paintings, landscape that can feel empty or peaceful depending on your perspective. Silence plays a major role. The stillness amplifies both sorrow and tenderness. Conclusion. Hana-Bi is not your average cop or yakuza film. It's a deeply emotional story disguised as a crime drama film. It blends violence with vulnerability, especially like the first half where his friends are being affected, like their lives getting affected. If you haven't watched it yet, give it a
I
try.
gotta tell you,
It's quiet, it's tragic, and it's beautiful.